We gotta get you to a hospital.
No, it's over. But the Justice Society must live on. Someone with strength and heroism must carry the torch.
I'll try.
Not you. Definitely not you.
When the show starts, I'm kind of this ex-sidekick to this guy, Starman, who was killed in this big battle 20 years ago. I'm a mechanic, and I'm a father, stepfather to Courtney, and then I have a son, Mike, with Barb, my wife, who's played by Amy Smart. And then I moved the family from Los Angeles to Nebraska because that's the last known place that all the villains were. That's where their trail went cold.
Come on, buddy. This is ours? It's a mansion.
You play Stargirl, but you also play Courtney. So what is the origin of Stargirl?
Stargirl was inspired by the real Courtney Johns, who is our showrunner's sister who passed away. And he was a comic book writer for DC for years, and Stargirl was the very first superhero he ever established and created, and it was in honor of his sister.
What goes into your thinking when you take on this role, knowing that there are so many young women who are watching?
Yeah, well, I hope I can be representation for those young women. Like, I feel like specifically Stargirl being in high school as well, like even with Batwoman and Supergirl, they're older, so while they're still empowered women, they're not targeted to that younger audience, and I feel like those young women really need someone to look up to and be inspired by, and I feel like Stargirl could be that for those girls.
She has that like trident, that
the
that thing.
staff.
I'm sorry, you can tell I'm not a superhero.
Instead of having like super abilities, she has like a super character because the staff chooses her. It only works for her.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Right, give me that.
No, her gymnastic skills with the cosmic staff just create a dynamic duo.
And I know you were a cheerleader at one point in your life, yes?
Yes, I was a competitive cheerleader as well as a gymnast, so both of those things came in handy.
I knew I liked you. I'm a former gymnast, but like 1,000 years ago. Now
Yeah.
I can hardly bend without having to put Bengay on.
I'm your super friend.
If there were ever a crossover with any of the shows, you know, like one of my favorite episodes is The Flash and Supergirl. They turned it into a musical. I have two boys, and they sang, I'm your super friend. It was like the biggest crossover in CW history. I'm saying it, CW is not, but anyway. So if you could cross over with any of your super homies, who would it be?
Brec, weren't you saying you wanted to team up with Supergirl?
Yeah, I feel like Stargirl and Supergirl, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Completely. I like that.
Wait,
Somewhere
I
I hope.
haven't seen this musical episode, but now I'm going to have to find it because it sounds legendary.
I am totally available to write that crossover. Stargirl and Supergirl, I'm going to get very, very busy. Thank you, by the way, to the good folks over at the cast of Supergirl for spending your time with us yesterday. And tonight is the season premiere. Run, don't walk. I mean, what else are you going to do tonight? Let's be obvious. Let's be serious, okay? It starts at 8 o'clock. Check out this series tonight at 8 right here on Pix 11.